All right. Saturday night, October 18th, and another spooky season watch. Now, tonight's film I haven't actually seen in a few years. I checked my Letterboxd, and I think I saw it about 3 years ago. Rated at 4.5 stars, so I loved it. And tonight's viewing had an extra depth to it because of the passing of one of the lead actors. And yeah, I don't know, it just kind of added a little something for me, which is a kind of a bittersweet essence to it, shall we say. So released in 1992, directed by Bernard Rose, starring Tony Todd and Virginia Madsen. I'm of course talking about the absolutely stunning movie Candyman. Now, artwork here, so this is the Arrow video release, artwork by Gary Pullen, and I'll just show you the back here so you can see the special features. I'll pull that down so you can see the back of the box. Now, this is originally based on a story by Clive Barker. Now, that short story, before we get into reviewing the disc, was based in Liverpool and told the story of kind of class divide and urban myths around that kind of central theme. Now, the director Bernard Rose, when he got the gig, sat down with Clive Barker and explained that he kind of wanted to take that, but transpose it over to Chicago and expand upon those themes and kind of include class divide, but also kind of incorporate racial divide and social commentary. And it went on to become this cultural phenomenon that we now have in our lives. Now, getting into this Arrow video release, really nice 2-disc edition. You get 2 cuts of the movie. So here is your theatrical poster, however, one-trick editing pony. I do prefer this artwork, it just goes better with the package, and I'll open it up and show you why. The discs just kind of suit the artwork. So disc 1, US R-rated version. Disc 2, original UK theatrical version. Now, for me, I think the only discernible differences between the versions are the therapist scene, or the psychologist scene, is a bit more gory in the UK cut. Inside, physical bonus contents, you get 5 postcards. And then on the back of those, oh, there we go. On the back of those, you get this really nice kind of picture of Tony Todd. And here you've got a nice little booklet based around the Chicago Dispatch newspaper within the film. You get kind of your standard Arrow video credits in the booklet, and then your essay. However, the thing I do like about this booklet in particular is all the nods to Clive Barker's other projects. So this one, obviously, Hellraiser, and then you've got a Nightbreed reference here as well, Midian. Really, really cool. So yeah, nice little essay there. Look what else you get. You get a double-sided poster based on that new artwork and the original theatrical artwork. Nice sturdy box. And this is probably one of the highlights for me. So you get a 40-page booklet. Just show you the other side. And within here, you get replicas of Bernard Rose's hand-painted storyboards. I mean, look at them, man. I love that. This is the shit that I love. Anything like this that you get in kind of a physical media release, I'm all over it. Some other pages here. I just think that's great. It's such a nice little detail to kind of include in the release. Beautiful stuff. Special features wise, you get 2 brand new commentaries for this release specifically. The highlight for me is an interview. So it lasts about half an hour with Clive Barker. It's called The Divine Explicit, and it's kind of talks about his work and the adaptions of his work. And I found myself strangely getting quite emotional towards the end when I watched it. He gets quite personal with his own experiences and his father, and how that kind of feeds into his work and his feeling of being an outsider. But the way the guy talks about horror and, you know, his storytelling, he's such an intelligent guy, and he just comes from such a wholesome place. And that's why I love horror fandom. Like, a lot of horror fans have that connection of sometimes feeling, or being accepting of feeling like an outsider. Everyone at some point in life feels like an outsider. I feel like generally the people that I know through horror circles tend to be more accepting and more open to that kind of feeling. So yeah, I'd love to go to the fucking pub with Clive Barker. Like, he just seems like such a fucking solid guy and such an interesting guy. And yeah, a really worthwhile kind of interview to tune into. The other one is Be My Victim, which is an interview with Tony Todd. Only lasts about 10 minutes, but it's funny, it's insightful, and again, he just seemed like such a fucking beautiful human being. I'll exit by saying just a great movie. His legacy lives on, and yeah, it's just a great package from Arrow Video here. Really worthwhile. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you tomorrow for another movie review.